Turn my motherfucking mic up.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey. What's up, everybody? I'm D Ray.
And I'm Jazzy.
And it's lit on the set.
Let's go.
Okay, so let's get to this. It wouldn't be right to start this show without addressing pretty much what launched you guys in 2024 to like newfound stardom within the community.
Oh shit.
So why don't you talk to the people about Brush and Blaze, like how that came about with you two?
Well, we was getting blazed one day. Mm-hmm. I don't know, my nug. What the hell were we doing? We thought of Brush and Blaze.
We been doing a bunch of stuff. We went a few paint nights, and I'm not a drinker.
Oh, you know what? I think we were having a conversation while we were smoking about how we always have to step outside to go and smoke, and would it be cool if we could smoke where we're at and like do an event? And I think you had just went to a paint night, and we just started ranting off
Ideas.
We were just getting to rapping, and that's what happened.
And that's how it happened, and here we are.
Yep.
It's just like I think with when it comes to Desiree and I, like we just start thinking of ideas, and she
dares me to do it.
And no, not fuck a dare. You're just like, I'm like, you think we can do it? And you're like, fuck yeah, we can't watch. And that's all it takes. It's me saying, you think we can do it?
I'm down.
And she's like, yeah, we are. That's like a challenge for her. And it's like,
and
now we're on this fucking train of how are we
You're letting them look inside of me.
We're
Stop.
Like, all right, we're on this first stop. All right, the first stop is how we going to do this.
there's nothing to it but to do it.
And that's how we got. That's how
what my dad taught me, Jasmine.
That's how we got here. She's literally taught me that. I think, and I'm just down.
Thank you.
I'm down.
Yeah, for sure. You're my.
I'm a dreamer, and she's like, we're good doers.
Yes, hell yeah.
You need friends like that.
Hell yeah.
You need friends like that, like just to push you, especially if you take it as a challenge, as opposed to. Sorry. You know what I mean? As opposed to being the people that do that shit and go, hey, that would be crazy, right? And then hit the joint, and then it never happens.
Never happens.
Yeah, nah.
It has.
Hey, shout out to motherfucking D Ray. What's up?
Let's go. Hey,
I
round
really
of applause.
appreciate that.
Just kidding.
I need to learn how to fade that out. All right, but
So then we had a meeting. Her and I had a meeting. We're like, all right, what do we need? She already had a lot of things that we needed. And I was like, oh, I can get that. I know somebody that can do this. I know. And then we're like, oh shit, this seems possible. Like, I think we could do this.
It was fucking hard though. It was so hard.
What was the hardest part?
It was so hard.
Getting the people to agree, the scheduling, like what was hard?
Hell no, because money makes the world go round, and that part was hard.
It's the money for sure.
And
we're investing.
Yes, for sure. And I think that you don't think about that when you have your fucking bright idea, when you get a light bulb. But everything worked out 3 times actually.
Not once, not twice.
Yeah, boy.
Yes, man.
I think it was a lot of support, baby.
Dad, shout out to Mijo too. I just want to
for sure,
pay our respects to Mijo.
R.I.P.
He was
baby.
Probably like our biggest pusher to.
Oh my
it.
God!
Like, I couldn't say
he was aggressive.
Like what? You guys gonna do this. You guys gonna do that. Like think about this. Like he
helped us make things happen fast.
That for sure.
Yeah, he was our artist for Brush and Blaze.
Yeah.
R.I.P. baby. He did all the canvases, and then we would go and the canvas that people were painting. It was pretty cool. We always had like 4 different canvases.
He never
to
let
pick
us
from.
just do something basic.
Oh hell no!
He was like, nah.
That's the part that I like.
Nah. It was always very like constructive, positive, and like always pushing us to the next. Like, and then that's
we were always laughing.
Yeah, always good.
Shout out to the rest of the vendors and people who helped us out a lot. DJ Groundstar.
Our DJ didn't fail us not once, not twice.
The music was always straight. Like
and that was
once he let us get a hold of that mic, boy.
Hey, that's where this started.
That's when all hell broke
Tap
loose.
in with him, DJ Groundstar. Tap in with him if you're booking events.
Shout out.
Make sure you message him.
Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Go DJ, because that's our DJ.
Who else did you guys have there as vendors and shit? And like, how did they come about?
Word of mouth, friends.
Some people did reach out to us.
Oh yeah, a lot of people reached out to us and we were surprised.
Shout out to Baldy's. Also, he came out to one of our events.
For sure.
Baldy's Mixed Drinks.
Yeah,
he came out. Freeway Flacco.
Woo, woo.
We did a collab with him and Hidden Farms. So that was a night. I think that was our.
That
last
was our
event.
most recent event.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a successful event as well.
Mm-hmm. They all were pretty successful. Like, I don't think we're the shit or anything like that, but like, our goals that we set for ourselves as far as ticket sales and things like that, we reached them, and we were happy.
Thank you, God. Thank
There
you.
goes that victory. There goes that victory.
Thank you to everybody too that showed
Shout
up
out
and
to Tank
supported us.
Turks. Shout out to that girl Reina.
Saw our vision. You bought our
Yes.
tickets. You came to our event. You
The photo
enjoyed
booth.
yourselves. You know, yes, the photo booth. My boy.
Hey, the taco guy from the first one, that shit was fire.
Oh, he was good. Remember the taco
The very
truck?
first one.
Oh,
We're gonna run all the.
We're gonna run all the ads later. No disrespect, man.
yeah, disrespect.
Nah.
Tacos your way.
Okay.
Shout out to Tacos your way.
Oh no, it's tacos and nachos or something
Tacos
like
and
that.
nachos your way.
Tacos and nachos your way.
Taco,
Excuse me
taco,
for butchering
burrito,
it,
burrito.
but we, you know, there it is.
We smoking.
Tap in with
We-
them.
yeah,
too.
we lit
you can
on the
book
set.
them for your next
For
event
sure.
too. Tacos, nachos your way.
Hey, taco, taco.
When it comes to people doing what y'all do, which is come up with an idea, push yourselves to do it and get it off the ground, what are the difficulties and how
The
do you
confidence, like keeping your, like being cool with someone being like, nah, like I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
hard.
no
And
outside
the
noise.
confidence
Don't
to
let the outside noise come
the
in.
confidence to even approach somebody to ask for money in a sense, right? Because
Yeah.
basically that's what we're asking for. And if we're not, we're asking for them to do a courtesy of like a discount, like make a deal, like you know, and that's a little bit uncomfortable for like your first
Like
time.
the business side. The business side also is a.
Yeah,
It
for
was
sure.
a learning
Ugly.
experience
Yeah,
for
yeah.
us, for sure.
Yeah,
Nah, but you guys packaged that shit up pretty good. I remember when I first saw the ticket price,
I tried.
what you guys included in that was, it was like the whole works, the experience. You know,
Oh,
you're paying
yeah.
for the
We
experience.
definitely had a
And
lot
you
of
guys
talks
get
about that.
A free eighth, I think, was in there.
Yes,
You
that
know,
was
shit
always
like that.
included because that's cool. And
Yeah, that itself at the cheapest
and we want it
is
to
like
be
25.
something that you enjoy because
hey.
you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like the experience counts. You know what I mean? Like you pay your ticket for your entrance, your admission to get in. The only thing you had to pay for was your alcohol, if that was your choice, and if you wanted to buy from any of our vendors.
Yeah.
That was it. And all through the night, we give out prizes and aids.
I remember that.
The artists who we feel like are not even. It's like a vote, right? A clapping vote.
Yeah, we get everybody involved. I think that was cool.
For sure.
We introduced people. We found out people maybe if they had like a business, we gave them shout outs.
To plug themselves.
Yeah. The lady first barber or first lady barber.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry if I butcher your name too, but I remember you, girl.
Yeah. Everybody was really cool. We had people who freestyled art, drew, you know, on a blank canvas.
Yeah. We invited anything. Everything was welcome. Good vibes only. And it was very
was
much
good.
like that.
It was
I think
all three
How
were
did
good.
you feel as an outsider?
Well,
like
I was
watching
filming. I was filming the shit.
He was
which is-
outside and inside.
Which is funny because I tell the listeners. Originally, Desiree asked me to if I could just come and take pictures, right? That was all I was supposed to do. Just take some pictures, send it, right? And I'm thinking, well, you don't know, but I got like this other thing that I do with like videography, and I think I'm gonna pull up and get you guys like a highlight video of the event, capture the whole thing, put it together after and everything. So that's how I got more integrated with the event than just being there and taking pictures and shit. So I got to capture everything that was happening, the vendors, the vibes, all that shit. And that shit was fun. That's how I became involved and was involved with the next two, you know. And
Thank you for that too.
Yeah, big things. You always
Thank you for believing.
you
in the
always
vision.
showed the highlights and like biggest points in our events.
Yeah, very much captured the vibe.
hey, so then that's the question. And all this
That is the question.
Is there gonna be another Brush and Blaze?
You can just call us DJ Khaled because
We gonna do another one.
Another one.
Another one, but
Hey,
when? Stay tuned. It's
Stay
just
tuned.
you know,
it's brewing, okay?
we're in the kitchen. Let us
cook. Shit. We slow roasting.
there we go.
If you want to collab, please tap in. If you want to be a vendor, let us know.
Yes.
We can, feel free to DM us.
Also, picture this. Everybody close your eyes. Weed. Paint. Some drink.
Oh.
If you want
y'all,
that.
For y'all.
Outdoors on a warm night. Sorry about that, bro. That was ASMR for you guys.
That was ASMR.
ASMR is that thing about
Stick to the program. Stick to the program. Stick to the vision.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Open your eyes. How do you feel?
Hey, I'm there.
Hi.
What the fuck? I'm there.
Oh, I meant to say also in good music and a little bit of food because, we're high as
We
fuck.
gotta have the munchies, so we're
Gotta
gonna,
have the
you know.
munchies. Oh, fuck yeah. And I got a vendor too. Shouts to Jerry. We're
Ooh,
gonna have him
Oh,
on the
Jerry,
show soon.
Jerry Springer. Jerry. Hey. Oh. And next is Tanya, and she slept with her mom again.
No, she didn't.
Damn.
Hey,
Rest
Jerry
in
Springer
peace.
was the shit, huh?
Rest
I
in
know,
peace,
R.I.P.
Jerry, and rest in peace to Steve too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Damn, we need a Steve.
We're getting old, though.
We are old.
fuck.
We're fucking
What
old
the
as fuck,
fuck?
bro.
Fucking, why'd you
those
have to
motherfuckers raised
die,
us.
Jerry?
Hey,
I know, for real.
Damn.
Where was your mama?
That was our childhood, though. That was
Hey,
our
for real.
childhood. Like, I just asked a quick question. This is so random, but we're on camera.
Oh,
Do you
get
think
us.
Maury and Jerry Springer have a lot to do with how we grew up and how we dealt with our situations and shit? Watching that shit as a kid.
Damn.
Damn, you're getting deep. Are you a
I
therapist?
know.
I'm asking, do you think it affected us?
Show me your license.
You're like, hey, who sent you?
For
I
real.
think it influenced toxic shit.
Hell yeah.
Because it's
Okay,
very much-
you're so right. You want to know why? Because I'm about to tell you. Here's
He's
a
a
little
butt
story I'd like to tell about one little fool I know so well. Sorry. I'll be playing around. Okay, so I used to fucking watch Maury with my grandma all the time, right? And I swore to God in my mind that when I didn't want to turn 13, because when I turned 13, they were going to tell me my dad wasn't my dad. I see what you did to me, Maury? Fuck that. Yes, dude. And I would always tell my grandma, and she would hella laugh. And my dad's such a little nice guy that he would always be like, I'm not your dad. What the hell? I've been waiting for you to grow up so I can tell you. You know how my dad is right now. Shit.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's the
fool.
best type of family. Just be fucking honest.
Dude, all the time. And I'd be like, I know this motherfucker's my dad. Like, I swear to God.
Shit, he looks just like him.
Hey, he's my dad, right?
Yeah,
You
no,
swear?
for sure.
All right.
For sure.
See what you did to me, Maury and Dad?
Maury.
Yeah, and we have a hella funny story because, like, my parents were super young when they made me. Shout out to them.
Alright.
And my dad's name is not on my birth certificate, so he's always like alleged father. I'm telling you, he be dogging on me, dude. Fuck.
Damn.
Hey, you're not mad at me. You're mad at your father.
Too, he claims you.
I know. I love that fool.
He's got the taxes to prove it.
I know. And my fucking name on his arm. Hell yeah. I don't know how I would act if, like, my partner had, I don't know. Fuck. If my partner had a podcast, how would I act? It would depend how fucking horrible and dirtbaggy it was, I guess. And I would just feel like if I really trusted that person or did not, then I shouldn't be with them. You know what I mean? Like if that's their past and some bullshit they're talking about. I'm just saying this because this is how I hope you feel about me. Girl, I'm done with that shit. I hung up my coat. Shit. We just talking, baby.
I burned that jersey, baby.
Yeah, shit. I ain't no playing no more.
Can let me ask you guys? Y'all ever had like your partner?
Pussy whooped on lock. Fuck yeah.
Hold on. Your partner fuck around and tell their war stories and shit, right? So you're
And
like,
then you acted for a fool.
no, where you just like, oh, it was the past, but you look at like how excited they are telling that story.
Oh, Dro.
Damn,
Yeah, and then I take her home and
Yo.
my bad, but
Nah, that.
Definitely. You're just like, oh.
Like, why are you so excited retelling that
what's
shit?
up
Yeah.
with this?
Is that
I have been
still
accused for
Is
that,
that
but I
still
just
a
feel like
thing?
I smile when I talk.
You catch yourself.
What?
You be
What are you
like,
guys saying? I don't. I always smile when I talk. Come on.
I
now.
learned not to do that shit.
If
like,
the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
there you
Chill,
go.
LJ.
I smile when I talk.
You fucking did it, bro.
And that's it.
I got a question, right? So, the fans want to know, how did you two become D Ray and Jazzy?
Hey, my nug, who shot their shot first?
I don't know. I feel like unbeknownst to us,
Mm-hmm.
we started following each other because we didn't know who we were in the streets. We didn't know each other. We just seen each other's page on Instagram and started following each other, liking each other's estilo.
Love at first sight.
Basically, we were fans of each other, and then we met each other and we're like, oh, "That's her." And I felt, at least that's how I felt.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Yeah.
like that, like a lot. I
Very
swear,
much.
I feel like we
Instantly.
hung out, and then we just never stopped hanging out.
That was it. I think that
It's been good.
as we learned, we liked to hang out with each other. We learned more about each other, and we were kind of going through life at that time. Like
For
life was
sure.
really hitting us.
Hell yeah.
I was going through things personally, and she was like, I felt at that a time like
I was
the
right
person
there
that could
with you,
yeah,
dog.
she was down, and
I am okay.
then she started going through her stuff, and I just felt like I had just went through something similar.
We
So,
were fucking trauma bonding, dude.
hardcore, but in a
Good.
positive way. We weren't
In a
like,
really good. That's what
we
happened,
weren't trying
right?
to be toxic.
Yeah.
we
We
knew
were hella
that we
trying to
wanted
grow.
be positive. And how
Hardcore
can we
growth.
change and praying? I think God was a
Oh,
lot of
for sure.
a lot of
Big
our,
time. Shout out to the
big-
big man.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, God.
We didn't think it was weird that. Because some
Yeah.
people were like, "Oh no, you know."
Like, why are you
God-
talking about that?
right,
That's
God's
weird.
not
I don't
gonna
go to
solve it,
church.
You know, like it's
I
not
feel like
about
you don't
God
have to go to
solving
church
our problems.
to
It's
have
like
a
God gives faith
either.
and some hope. I think that's something that's some people. If you lack that, then you're stuck in this dark time.
Yeah,
and you
for
can't
sure.
shake it off.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Yes.
And that-
Amen.
so don't want to get all preachy, but that's what helped us. I think that's what helped our bond as well.
Yeah, big time. And then I think when we came out, we were like, we came out. And because we rode together, we were just like, let's keep riding.
And then we started, exploring ideas, and then those became fruitful. And it was like that.
Oh,
that was
hell
like,
yeah.
we're partners.
I like
I just
that.
felt like we're
Fruitful.
partners.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
I always told you like
Yeah.
we are partners. I've
yeah,
always told
she
you
did.
that. When I met her, I was like, dude, you can be my partner. Like-
She called me soulmate, and I said, no ass, no pass, baby.
because I didn't want to give her none. Because I didn't want to.
So we
give
can't be
her none.
soulmate. And
I
that's
was like,
it.
watch. I was like, watch. We can be this.
But she made a liar out of me, bruh. She did. You got me. Hey, not a lot of people get me, and this bitch got me.
And I told her, I was like, watch. We're gonna be friends. On
Hey,
some
sorry
real
to all
pure
the
shit.
lesbians who like Jasmine. Hey, she ain't giving it to me, bruh. She ain't giving it to y'all asses. She loved me, okay? She loved me.
But she don't get none.
Desiree didn't get the chon chon.
I did not. Give me some chon chon, bitch.
But she's
We're
still
just-
my soulmate.
Yeah,
in
for
many
sure.
ways. Like,
And
we've
I'll
been
fucking
partners.
admit it now. Fine.
Shit. We just had a say it.
Confession.
Yeah, say it.
What?
You said I admit it. Say it again.
Jasmine are fucking soulmates, bro.
In case you didn't know.
They fucking know.
Yeah. Everyone listening, they're all duh.
We
Right.
did bike party.
Dude,
The
Pretty
Pretty
on
on
Wheels,
Wheels.
right?
Yes.
Pretty on Wheels. How'd
Oh,
that
yeah,
come about? That
see?
shit was
That's
lit.
when we started.
That
first.
shit was lit. Talk about that shit. So you guys had a bike club.
Everybody had clubs.
Everybody
and
had
we
clubs,
just
we're like, we
started
just wanted our own
riding.
too. We're
Yeah,
just
we're like, fuck that. We're a club.
Like bike parties.
2 people make a club. Yep.
Yes.
Bicycle parties
Shout
where
out to
they
Tuesday
take
nights.
over
Like
the
rip,
streets.
big rippers. Yeah.
What is it? Rider Roots.
Rider
Tuesday
Roots.
nights.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I'm lying. I'm talking from the perspective of the listener. I fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
Desiree actually hit me up about that when you were telling me about
Mm-hmm.
it, and you were talking about bike parties. I heard about them for so long.
Dude, I used to go with my cousins.
Dude, I went to one. I was like, I thought it was gonna be like, I'm gonna be tired. I was like, that's it. When it was over, I was like, fuck, I still want to keep riding.
And then
the
you
bike
get
and
hella
shit.
proud. Like, dude, we started riding bikes because my dad bought bikes for all the kids, and they'll be gone for hours. So when they come back, I'm all jaded. Like, where were you guys at? And they're like, riding bikes. So I'm like, Dad, I need to get a bike. Then I was gone for hours. So Jasmine was like, where the fuck is you at? That's how it happened, dude. And we had so much fun. We used to ride hardcore, huh, my nug?
We was outside
Every
as the kids
Tuesday,
say.
every Friday, every Saturday, every Sunday. Like,
We at the
jeez.
cruiser ride out. Shout out to them
Yes.
too. We were at all of our. We was outside.
Bike life.
Yep.
Bike
Yeah,
life.
we were
Santos
doing
Sundays,
it.
all of that. Like we was really.
So there's this.
And then I got
story.
hit by a car.
She gets hurt the most every time.
And I told you I'm so sensitive.
I'm sorry.
I'm hella not though, huh?
She's really strong.
She's tough. She is.
And don't let her have a beer or two because all of a sudden you're like, excuse me.
The whole brother. I know. Sometimes I'm embarrassed. I'm all breaking glasses. What the hell?
So talk about Pretty on Wheels. How did that come about?
Again, we were just talking and bullshit.
We were
just macking, hanging.
We were at the it was a Tuesday night. We were at the Rider Roots ride out, and everybody always had their little crew, and me and my neighbor were like, we can get a little crew too.
What's up? We're trying to get a party going on.
Let's do it.
It was just all for positive vibes. It was so cool that like everybody
was
young and old was out there. And you know how we are. We had a crew that was basically for girls, right?
Yeah.
Because of the name of our club, it was more geared towards girls, women, young women.
Because there was only at that time when we were doing it, there wasn't that many. Now there is, and that's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
But so we were like,
there weren't a lot of girl crews. So we were fucking excited.
Yeah.
And then I came up with
Pretty on
Wheels.
Pow.
What was our other ones that we were trying to do?
No, that was it. Oh, the Poppies on Wheels?
No. Oh, I forgot about that. The guys were so fucking jealous that they couldn't be in our crew.
So they wanted us to make a guy one.
Yep. And that was going to be Poppies on Wheels.
You guys didn't. So me and T were trolling y'all. Yeah. So you guys had Pretty on Wheels, right?
Yeah.
Because me and him started going. So we were Handsome on Wheels, and then it was How.
Oh.
And then he got hella serious with the lifestyle. So
that's
then
hella cool.
How stood for Hands on the Wheels. But originally we were trolling you guys.
So that's hella funny.
guys.
That's what's up. You dirty little hamster.
That's what I was like.
I'm sure you weren't the only one.
So you guys had your first event. It was over on the west side, right?
That's right.
Oh, that was so fun.
Is it tacos? What
It
is it called?
was Con Sabor.
Con Sabor.
Hey.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
You're welcome also because we brought a lot of motherfucking people out there. It was so
It was
hot.
a lot of people. Yeah, and it was
so
hot as fuck.
hot. We had people like trucks riding around with ice chests and waters. People had like first aid kits, things like that. And
That was that hot San Jose weather.
It was at the end of August.
Oh shit.
It was so cool though. We really fucking did that.
That shit was sick.
It was so cool. You guys were so fucking cool.
And we donated. We got donations and
We
distributed
did
out.
it for a good cause.
Like what, 30?
We promoted #helmet heads because it's so important to wear a helmet. Wear your helmet.
I seen some nasty accidents in the ones I went to.
You're still cool if you wear a helmet. I just want you to know.
that's why.
You don't lose points.
Yeah, for real.
Only
your hair gonna be a little bit fucked up.
I think people think I
That's
could
the
ride
part
a
that I
bike.
hate.
The problem is the driver can't see you all the time.
Yeah.
So that's why it's important.
It's always like that. I know what I'm doing. It's like you do, but
Like you
people-
could be
until
the
you
best
get
bike rider,
blessed.
but if a card got your number,
Especially-
it got your ticket.
Especially if you're trying
Yeah.
to swerve and you're trying to do them little tricks and stuff like that and be cute on the street.
Ooh.
Like,
Oh,
you
for
definitely
sure.
need to be wearing a helmet. Like be for real. Be for real.
This
One
is a
putazo
public
in the
service
head and
announcement
it's
from D
over.
Ray and Jazzy.
Don't
Wear
do
your
that to
fucking
yourself.
helmet.
And don't do that to your mom and
Fucking
your dad.
Shit.
Yeah.
Real fucking shit. We promote health and safety here because
We're parents.
again,
Don't do that.
imagine just going out there because you love
And never coming back.
and then boom.
And I'm telling you, we're saying this because we've seen it.
It happened to me.
I seen
I'm on
someone
happened
do
to
that.
me.
It happened, and not just that. Some kids just getting hurt, and like, you know, there's some people who don't even care. Who'll just be like, oh well, they that's their fault. And
Yeah,
that's,
and
but
leave.
it's like you can't. That's still a kid. That's still somebody's child.
Or an
Yeah.
adult. I got
yeah.
hit by a car and I'm an adult. Okay, so we forgot to say one more thing before I let you know that I got hit by a car, y'all. I can't put me in a dark place. I'm just kidding. So I just want you to know that my freaking, I always say my butt, but I mean my tailbone, my sacral, hurts still to this day.
To this day.
To this day.
Actually, no, that wasn't the same day.
So
Was it? There was a photo shoot.
I got a slow motion with it.
So we got So we did it. Well, funny.
That
story.
photo shoot did me.
I think that was the first one that pumped fear in you.
Oh,
that
my
led
God.
to the most fear after getting hit. That was like, boom. So one time,
So what happened?
It was
Story
a
time.
wild-
Story time.
So one time, we were trying to be cute and did a photo shoot.
We was cool. We're gonna repost those goddamn pictures now. Man,
Never
I
knew.
finished the photo shoot with a scrub this big.
I
Jasmine's
had
arm was
my-
yacked open. You can see the meat, y'all.
I still got the
Oh,
scar. It's right there.
Damn.
Scars are
Wait,
hella
a
cool.
scar. How? Wait. So how fast were you guys going?
Dude, the problem was we weren't going fast enough. So we were riding off into the sunset like we were fucking supposed to. And
I surf.
we both wanted to take our hands off the wheel and keep riding and turn back, to pose for the photo. And we did, but because we were doing that, looking all fly and shit like we weren't, we stopped pedaling. So, when you stop pedaling, your wheels go like this. So we got tangled. We were saving it for so long, and then slow motion, I was like, no. When I went over the handlebars, Jasmine freaking falls down to the side.
I just
And we're like
flopped.
all tangled up. Hella crazy.
I elbowed down.
Dude. So then I'm
over.
like, oh shit, laying down. And I'm like, dang, I feel kind of crazy. And I had a big scrub on my face right here. Freaking took my skin right off.
I'm not laughing at
Fresh
you.
off the bone.
I'm just laughing at you.
Hey.
It's like, fuck, we're so stupid.
Seriously, I felt like a dumbass.
Oh
so I had to
my
pretend it wasn't her. I got up, I'm all fine, but I fucking wasn't fine, okay? I was like, dude, So then I told Jasmine all cool, like, hey, my nug, I'm about to pass out right now. And she's like, oh, no. And she's like, okay, here's the car. So we go to the car. I sit down in the car, and like 2 seconds later, I start barfing. All signs of a concussion. I know. I was like, oh, my God. It took me a little minute and a backwood to get back to that photo shoot, but we finished that shit.
An artist. That is an artist right there. That is an artist.
Guys, I'm gonna put the picture too. I'm gonna put the picture on the screen.
It was worse than it fucking looked. You couldn't see that fucking barfing shit.
She has this fly ass picture of the bucket hat with the sunset behind her with a smile,
And a
just
scrub on my cheek.
And she was hiding like a bruise on the other side the whole time. I'm gonna put that on the screen so
and
y'all
my
can see
head
it.
was a ringing the rest
And
of
that
the
was
fucking
honestly
time.
from that whole photo shoot. I think that was the best picture.
That was a good ass
No,
picture.
she had some good
That
ones.
one was
I
good.
really love that one.
That's what makes that story so funny. Like, damn.
It was not fucking funny.
All right, my bad. Good, my bad. Why'd I say
We
funny?
laugh at it now.
Yeah,
You're
we were laughing
smiling.
at it that day.
With some tears in your eyes.
Dude, I didn't cry. Shit.
I was laughing like Beavis
Dad,
and
I did
Butthead.
not cry. I always, after I got hit by a car, I was like, tell my dad I
Okay,
didn't
you want
cry.
to tell that story? Or you just wanted to say,
It's a safe space. Again, we
No.
all you
Nothing
kids,
happened. I just was driving. And
You
then
were
I-
driving?
And then I was riding. I
No.
was riding my bike. All cool.
like Debo.
Yeah. And I had some bread and some eggs strapped to my handlebars because I had to get some for my grandma. And I just hung up the phone with Jayla, and she was telling me if I can also get beer. And I'm like, I don't know if I can carry beer also, right? I'm like, I can do it and ride with one hand and just hold the beer. So I was like, all right, I'm going to stop by. So I keep on riding, and I'm going across. I was on Bascom, and I'm going across San Carlos. And that's a big-ass intersection. I was almost to the fucking end. And then this red Tesla fucking hit me. I know who you are, fool. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's peace and love. My butt still hurts, motherfucker. He just, thank God, I was already almost across, and he clipped the back of my wheel, and I popped up and to this sick ass triple backflip. But like a dumbass, I just
Fucking
froze,
Olympian.
and I held. I want my goddamn gold medal. Just give me the chocolate ones from the dollar store.
Nicole
I held
Biles.
on to my handlebars the whole time. So when I fell into the middle of the street in the other crosswalk. So I caught some air, bro. I
you
landed with
fucking
my
shredding?
bike on top of me. And so it was fucking awful. I even had to be embarrassed because I had to take pictures of my butt. You know what I mean? Like the bruising and stuff. And it was like all on my backside. I took them in the mirror, bro. I was pretty good at taking selfies, you know.
Shouts to you.
Dude, like I said, to this day, my tailbone is shot.
So
sorry,
did you
man.
get like a settlement for that?
You know what, Joe? This is part we ain't gonna fucking talk about it, right? Shit. Wear your motherfucking helmets, okay? I wasn't wearing a helmet, and I hate myself for it.
There it is.
I wasn't wearing my
That
helmet.
is the story,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna pair that with it.
Of a lovely lady. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I survived death. You were looking at a
Won't he
motherfucking
do it?
warrior.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Amen. Amen. Won't he do it?
Got me, partner. Yeah, so I be riding bikes, but a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I be wearing my helmet every time. I put stickers on it
Actually, I was
and
gonna
everything.
say because I was gonna ask like.
I think I just want to fix up my Schwinn now and like cruise. You know?
Are you guys down to go back?
I like pulling up in my bike, but I haven't.
Jasmine does this crazy ass trick, and I'm gonna put the video on this. I'm gonna put the video on here.
Surfboard.
Okay, so I know you just didn't like wake up, get out of bed, and like just do that. How
I
long
did.
did that shit take you to learn?
It was hella fast.
The thing is that I really did.
Okay, what was the trust in the bike that you were like, all right, if I put my foot
We
right
were
here,
like telling her she
I'm
can't do
a
it for little
visual.
stuff.
I'm a
then she
visual
just-
learner, and I was just like, I have to write out, paying attention to people, just do it.
Because
then
they
watching-
make you want to do it.
Yeah, and you're
Like,
watching
they're
people do
doing
it,
it.
and then you're also obviously like in the trend of watching all the other videos, right? Because it's what's in the now of what you're experiencing.
Right.
So you're watching a lot of those
And
videos.
you start making them
and
as
I'm
your
a
friends
visual
now,
learner,
yeah.
so then I'm just like, okay. And I don't know. One day I was riding to work because I was able to ride my bike to work. I was like, fuck that, why drive? Save
You were
my
riding
gas.
a lot, like even in your like more personal time.
That was how that was. If it was a nice day, I was riding my bike.
Yeah. And she would be like, come on, let's just ride our bikes. And I'd be like, fuck, you choose me? But I'd be riding my bike.
Just bring a backpack.
Yeah. Fuck it.
And so the one day I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna try, and I tried it, and that was it. That was it. I want one try, boom, figured it out.
you did it.
Yeah.
She has impeccable balance, y'all. Just saying. Hey.
That's why I do my pistol squat, right?
Remember that one time? Okay, I also might have to add into that that beautiful rendition of the Swan Lake. I have to add that seeing people doing it, and sometimes like their little ass kid or like an old ass fool or another chick, it makes you be like, oh fuck that, they could do it, I could do it too. You know what I mean? So you kind of get like, like hard up for it, right? So we've seen somebody else doing something dumb, right? So our dumb asses decided to do it too. Jasmine's hold the window on my car.
Oh shit.
We drove about 4 houses before this.
Hey,
bitch said,
I rolled good though. I rolled off really well.
She was riding, and
I
I was
rolled
driving
off.
kind of fast on accident because I was nervous. And she was like, "It's good, go." Hella riding that shit, hella cool. Fucking holding my car all cool, and I'm watching her the whole time in the mirror, like, "Oh, get it, Jasmine? That's my friend." Hella cool, right? Driving down on the north side.
Who the fuck am I?
Fuck, dude. Hey, you were cool until you were roadkill. And then I just heard that, and then I didn't see her anymore in the mirror.
I fucking rolled off, dude.
Was it like a
Yeah.
sharp turn?
We were going straight.
Dog.
Full disclosure, we can't even lie. Sorry, we were going straight. And that was in her defense, she just barely started riding.
And
She was just fucking had big ass
fucking-
balls that day.
like an Olympian dude rolled off
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
she
Like
did.
fucking-
She told me, she's on my nug. I just rolled out of that shit. I was like, okay. I was like, you want to get in the car now?
I didn't get fucked up. Like I didn't get fucked
No, she
up.
didn't get
so
fucked
that's why I was
up.
like,
She did the gator
Totally
death
fine.
roll.
Bruh.
But like Jasmine
was
said,
fun.
looking back, it's funny.
it's funny. It's funny. Damn, I forgot about that one. Thanks for reminding me. Damn. Who the fuck am I? Like for real? Like maybe I'm not pussy like I think I am.
Yeah.
I'm tough.
She's
Did
not
you see
pastrami,
me,
y'all.
man? Did you see me? Did you see what I did? And thus concludes today's episode. Our final thoughts. Will Bush and Blaze come back? Yes.
What else?
D Ray and Jazzy.
Are we open to networking?
Lit
Yes.
on the set. I'm still learning this.
Lit on the set.
Lit
back.
on the set.
Lit on the motherfucking set.
We gonna be back.
We are back.
See you
I
next
know,
week,
what you
brothers.
mean? We ain't went nowhere. What the fuck?
Back like we never left.